I don't bounce. Shit, I'm out on bounds. Run up on me. I might fuck that bitch. Hey, pause that shit. Pause that shit. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression. Damn, they just saying all the sad ass niggas stop playing this game. I agree. Shit kind of loud. Damn. Hey, this game is not suitable for children. Hey. Yeah, I can see her. Yeah, this. Never mind. Shit loud as fuck. Turn a little bit. Text speed all the way up. Okay. Auto forward time all the way up. No game. Enter your name. What should my name be, man? Hey, how do I full screen it? F11? Oh, hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me go to settings real quick. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk, and let Sawyer catch me up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided. Oh, that's me, yeah. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah! You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, yeah. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. Oh, he don't like her? I mean, she got never mind. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayare. Cross the street together and make our way to school. By the way, yeah. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I didn't. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Uh-huh. Talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Damn, bro. We're not even dating, bitch. Sorry. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Hey, so this is the classroom. Alright. Typical anime class. Okay, still got that old ass board, the green board. The chalkboard. Where's the chalk? Okay, that's the chalk. Okay. Hopefully I'm sitting like right here where the hoes at and shit. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs! Damn, so you don't like to socialize. I don't know, did we have clubs in our high school? Back in the day, I don't think we had clubs. We had like athletical day, like after school and shit, and they just go hoop. Hello? Sorry, you must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I'm looking around. Damn, it's anti-air classroom. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Bitch, I don't want to go to your club, nigga. Unless they shaking ass and shit. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Huh? Mini? Bro, what? This is where the, remember there was like a season where niggas used to do that, like coochie coochie cool, like they thought they were like cute or some shit, like they used to do that with their fingertips and shit. I guess that's where it came from. So there is a fight spin in the literature club. Not that I wasn't gay. In fact, I'm 90%. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Ooh, I almost said that word again. Well, I don't know. Did she get? Kinda told the club yesterday I was bringing in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Yeah. So this bitch lied to the club, thinking that I would just join. Nigga, I'm refusing. Let me get that option and I'm out of here. Don't make promises you can't keep. Exactly, bruh. Stop trying to drag me to some shit I don't want. I'm going to the anime club where they actually care about men's desires. At least they got those Tsendeis, those girls with the big titty. Anime girls, I don't sexualize women, I'm sorry. Can't tell unless she's like 2D and shit like that, like this. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead. I'll let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. But where's the option? I don't got free will. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. He did sell out. I dejectedly follow Sayori. Hopefully there's no like fat niggas. I mean, literature club, like who's at the library mostly? Niggas with glasses and fat niggas who are smart. That's it. No girls. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. Huh? Glance around the room. Oh, damn! Who's this? Girl 1, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Damn. I'm not even gonna cuss you out, little girl. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, yeah. What a nice surprise. Damn. Okay. Like, what is that in the middle though? Like, is that like a sweater? Looks like chicken a little bit. Maybe because I'm hungry. Welcome to the club. It's like steak chicken. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if she's cute. I guess like she kind of bad, yo. Who's her? That's the first girl I lay at when I walked there. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, free. Natsuki. Oh, that's Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Yeah, I don't know her. Her small figure makes me think she's probably in first year. She probably like a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh, that's what they're wearing, a sweater. I thought they had like steaks in their titties and shit like that. What the fuck? Sayori says that quietly into my ear. She talking in my ear and shit. Hey. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Whoa, she stand like that, her. You feel me? Her headlights kind of poke out a little bit. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. Damn, Monica, she's kind of confident. Okay, can work with her. It's great to see you again, Yaya. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other well. We rarely talk. I got my eye on Yuri, bro. I got my eye on Yuri. She's too like, she gives me like I can get any guy I want. So if you reject me, I'ma just get another guy in front of your face, little nigga. And she gives me like, oh, I'm stupid there. And the other girl gives me like Natasuki. She gives me like, hey, like the ugly girl in the friend. Like, hey, don't talk to my friend like that. Basically, completely out of my league. Oh, he's one of those. He has no confidence in himself, man. Crazy. I mean, he probably broke. He's in high school. Probably don't got that money. Money gives you confidence, if you didn't know. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little ooh-wee. That nigga's falling for her. Look at her. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Yaya. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I'll make them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Bro, what is this, bro? What does his hands gesture mean, bro? Is that like, oh, I'm cute? And her facial expression is always, "Arr." Then how about I make some tea as well? I'm gonna use that voice for her. Still didn't figure out which voice to use, but Natsuki, she gives me like angry, like attitude, like yeah. So I'm gonna give her like a deep voice. Monica, I'm gonna give her like a nerd voice, like yes, I am a school president. Okay. And the other girl, Sayori, I'm gonna just give her like, fam, give her that cock when we go home. Still feeling awkward to take a seat next to Sayori. I just think he probably marches back to the table. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh. Tsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Lame ass fucking cupcake. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. So Yuri grabs one first, then Monica, then I follow. It's delicious. So he talks with her mouth full of damn. Turn to the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Oh, she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is so sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayuri said. Well, maybe, but not for you, no, you dummy. All right, chill, bro. Like, chill. It's just a cupcake. You don't gotta feel me. You don't gotta be like, feel me, chill. I give up on the secret weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying at a seat. She carefully places a teacup in the... Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. Teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh, shit! Nah, I want Yuri. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. Uh, I'm glad. Why do they always got that awkward like I don't understand it, but just chill out, bro. Like, man. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged out here by Yare. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Yeah, don't be so embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? That's the voice I'm gonna give her. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. That's the voice I'm using for myself. How come you decided to start your own club? Could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Oh, that nigga glazing. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I would much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get their lunch at the table. This is the voice I'm using for her. Monica? No. Monica, really? Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Yes. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people have interest in putting all the effort into something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab the attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince the people you pretend it's worthwhile. But it makes a lot of school events like the champagne much more important. I'm confident to make a champagne club before we graduate. Right to everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about the literature. So, Yaya, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering I didn't basically say you don't read that much manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, he's a people pleaser. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are my favorites are usually novels that build a deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. Well, it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you out of the loop? Damn, bitch. It's like she's slightly flirting with me a little bit. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yeah. I read horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to the minimum level. Just say you might will be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that theory. or someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then really I can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just.
Natsuki eyes draw over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's alright. You usually like to write about the cute stuff.
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine. Yeah, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just so cute as you are. Suri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not that cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Now, I'm gonna stop right here because, as you can hear in the background, bunch of Africans that's yelling, bro. Shit crazy. Little game. Had to stop right here yesterday, Wednesday, because as you all know, well, you don't know, but I live in a homeless shelter, so I couldn't really, you feel me? Couldn't really record because there's so many yellings. As you heard in the last clip, there was niggas yelling. Or this clip right now, I'm gonna show you. Look. See what I'm talking about? Too many niggas that activate Spider-Man, like in their own imagination, yelling, crackheads, all that shit. So I just had to stop and jump in that motherfucker right now. Okay, so it's right here. Alright, come on. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes?
No.
That's the voice I'm using for her. Deep voice. Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you shared some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. That's the type of, I don't know what accent I'm using for her, but she gives me like, I'm gonna use that accent for her, that voice. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems. She gives me like giggly, like, ugh. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica, like quiz and shit, quizzically. Like they're quizzing, they're guessing what she's thinking. Damn, voice crack. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond after the club. Isn't that right, Yaya? Monica smiles warmly once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. That's the type of voice I'm using for myself. What is that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'll join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have the other clubs to look at. And, I lose my train of thoughts. All four hosts start staring at me. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But
I'm sorry, I thought. Yaya. Well, I'm defenseless against these girls. Because they look so pretty. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this, bro? Just tell them how it is, bro. You want to go to the anime club to look at some, you feel me? Big booty, you feel me? Big titty, you feel me? Anime hoes. But I guess 2D girls is better than, in his world, I guess it's like real girls then, I guess. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up, and they start bouncing. Yes, I'm so happy. So he wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
if you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super fucking pissed, man.
And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Yeah, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Oh, he don't believe in himself. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Hey, yo, you could've used any type of words, bro. Nigga use welling. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri and Natuski clean up their food. Hey, Yaya, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sari and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs.
Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home.
The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natuski, Yuri with the big titty, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make sure the most of my I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune won't find my way. I like his mindset. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yeah, we gonna write about it, man. Am I actually gonna write? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright, hold on. Alright. This beat going crazy. Let me see. Frightening, anime, fantasy, misfortune, bliss, hurt. Oh shit. Who likes bouncy? Vicious, meager, lazy, suicide. Oh, cage, playground, whirlwind, vitality, disown. But they jump every time I pick one. Look. Incognito, lucky, pleasure. But I picked so many. I picked a lot where what's her name jumped. Yuri. Think she might fuck with me now. Hi again, yeah. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but
at least I keep my word. Or he didn't keep his word. He just want to be around the house. He's the only guy here.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Yaya. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it.
Natuski, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Tuski finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natuski plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Yaya always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. So yo, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. That's so. Now look at that cute. I like you. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Yaya can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? Um, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, go to the bathroom and pull it on your pants, and I can suck on it, motherfucker. Discuss it if you want, Ted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? Now that nigga loves her over her giving you a book? This is crazy. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Nah, she on my dick for real. That's crazy. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own place. Pace. Fuck. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression. Meanwhile, Natsuki rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. She lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Huh? Oh, the music changed. You heard it? You heard it? Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. Alright. Take a one breath. Now read again. If I always focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so. That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Uh, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, just happened to buy two of them. Oh, I see. Oh, she wanted to buy two books so she can keep an eye on me while I'm reading, like a fucking nerd, like a librarian nerd or some shit. That's not cute, bro. Like, what? Getting the same book as like getting mansion books. Like, what is that? It's not even. It's not even Riz 101. It's not in the Riz 101, bro. If you want a girl to like you, better get her like matching like diamond rings and shit. You feel me? Get her some chains and shit. Get her a purse, nigga, Birkin bag. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. As soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs so desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Damn, bitch, that shit dark as fuck. She gets targeted by prison birds. You ever made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Yaya? No, it's not that. I mean, you can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. Yeah, that'd be kind of dark, bro. What the fuck? I mean, look at her hair, bro. It's dark purple. She into that dark shit. She a vamp. Opium. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at a life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I still want to fuck on you. I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, like I like blood and pain. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. Weird ass bitch, what the fuck? That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it first. It, you don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get to the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat right next to Yuri. Yeah, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That's it. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. Soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Sorry, Abby. I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this could work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Oh, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, shit! Nah, she want me, look. I'm right next to it. Turn the page. Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again and eyes me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Look at that smirk. Yeah. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. This nigga's corny. Hey, Yuri. This might be silly, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. She's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. We remain silent for a moment, but yeah, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. She cock blocked. She a cock blocker. I was just flirting with her, bro. I called her cute. And now she's like, what are you saying? You think I'm cute? Then she would have been like, blah, 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 we talk, Then she asked me, why am I cute? Why do I think she's cute? Then boom, 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 we would have went on a date. But this bit came out of nowhere. Okay, everyone. Cock block. Lame, man. We might not have enough time if you wait too long. Yuri exhales, bored from finishing her thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? See, she even exhaled like, bitch. Like, like, can't you see me? I'm trying to flirt with that nigga. Like, chill. You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read it a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's reading... Damn! Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to Fuck! I can't wait! Sari and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Everyone is wrinkled true. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go to Natsuki, man. Let's just get over the fucking angry bitch first. Told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for you, for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Clicked outside. Oh.
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't?
Oh, why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last time.
So you did. Guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something, punk. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her. The last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Let's read Monica. I'm gonna say Yuri for last, man. Cause that's my girl, man. What they say? What they say in like the nerd clubs? Save the best for last.
Hey, Yaya.
That's not the voice for her. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring these things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Okay? Anyways, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Yaya. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. You know what I noticed? When I was writing a poem last night, she wasn't a part of the jumping girls. She wasn't there. Okay. It's kind of weird. Okay. Maybe he don't like her. Maybe he wasn't trying to impress Monica because he thought she was at her league. Because he said that before. Basically, completely out of my league. Oh, he's one of those. See that? Paying attention, man. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's sure. And Monica, my poem. Great job, yeah. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. It's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to discern. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuisance. What? Like Playboy Cardi, man. And they uses simple words, but it's deep. Come on, man. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has it at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Alright, bro. Let me read your poem, bro. Like, damn, nigga. Talking all that much, nigga. Damn. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkles por donaros. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I'd peer inside for a clue. No, I can't say I feel I. Oh, hold on. No, I can't say I feel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scars with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. I wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Who's he? Who's looking inside of her? It's deep, actually. I like this. Hole in the wall. A hole of infinite choices. That is actually fire. I like this. I like this poem. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays.
I don't give a fuck. Go to the other girl. Fuck you, Monica. I don't care about you. Yeah, bro.
Let's go to Sayori next.
This is a good poem, Yaya. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's what impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Let's read hers. Let's read hers now. Let's read hers now. Come on. Come on. All that talking, shut the fuck up.
Hey, dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing me forehead to help me out of bed, make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish? Hold on. Let me redo that. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. The hose is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. I look. Let me redo it. Actually, I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If I wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Yeah, I want that food. Yeah, I want the eggs. Yeah, I want the salad for the morning. Baby's on the dick. She's sucking. Baby's on the dick. She's snoring. Baby wanna sleep on me. Don't you sleep on me. In the morning, I eat peas. In the morning, Alright, come on. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Alright, well, let's go to what's her name now? As he reads the poem, I notice her eyes light up.
Exponential.
Oh, what was that? Say bless you in the comments.
Damn. Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. Why am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
He stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
He chills off on the bed to find an excuse. He traces.
Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical in new writers. And I haven't been through that myself, and I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in a new writer is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words,
whatever the fuck that bit time I need. Let me just get that motherfucker. Right here.
Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Alright.
Ghost. Under the light. Ghost. The what?
The tentacles.
The tentacles. The what? The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Bathing. It must be this one. The last. What the fuck is that? Reminiscing. Streetlight.
to have, but I really can't understand her fucking handwriting, nigga. Withstood the last test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, claims breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. She flickering fucking flashlight at her boyfriend, and then she flickered back. I don't know. Sorry I have such a terrible handwriting. What? Yes you do, but I couldn't read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Oh, I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Yeah. And niggas lying. Couldn't read. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write a longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest. Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. Going to keep doing my best for you, Yaya. Me too. Phew, I guess that's everyone. More successful than anticipated. Fuck it, man. Let's go home now, man. Fuck.
Oh, it's nothing.
Tuxie gets when he turns the poem to the desk with one hand.
Guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. It's trying to say something nice.
When you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say, you stupid bitch. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So Yori liked it, and Yaya did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestion of my own. First of all,
excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I have spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Yaya liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Atsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress your new member, Yuri.
Oh. Music stopped.
That's not what I...
You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Yaya appreciate my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Or are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cute to see.
You!
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as I started... Yaya started showing up. Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. Yaya! She just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Yaya.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the way only to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself is also a waste. You understand that, right, Yaya?
Well,
Did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. I'm gonna say help me.
what?
Yuri? Yuri's expression now defines love. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like that? Yaya.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Yuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never.
God dang, they be arguing. It's your immaturity that made her. But it's the most reading I ever did in my fucking life, bruh. Let me just skip this. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natuski's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because.
Well, also, Atuski's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Ah! So Yuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I will make some tea. Ori rushes off. Susie sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Not to myself with a newfound determination. Yeah. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yes. So he beams at me. I love Sayori, man. Alright, well. But what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Yeah, whatever. Don't give a fuck. Oh, say that.